रामकृष्ण हरी. आज आपण आलेलो आहोत श्री अनिलजी खेडकर यांच्या घरी. आणि तुम्हाला माहीतच आहे की त्यांचा जो पंढरपूर ते लंडन हा प्रवास आपल्या सगळ्यांना माहीत आहे. त्याबद्दल अधिक जाणून घेऊ आपण त्यांच्याकडून. आणि ऑलमोस्ट 2 तासाचा प्रवास करून मी इथे लंडनलाच आलेलो आहे त्यांच्या घरी. आणि आपण पूर्णपणे त्यांच्याबरोबर पूर्ण प्रवासाची चर्चा करणार आहोत. आणि शाब्दिक आपण ही पंढरपूर ते लंडनची वारी जी आहे ती आपण त्यांच्यासोबत करणार आहोत. तर कृष्ण हरी आणि
नमस्कार.
वारी.
रामकृष्ण हरी.
तुमचा जो आज खास म्हणजे तुमचा जो पंढरपूर ते लंडन वारी हा जो प्रवास आहे, ह्या प्रवासाबद्दल अनेक लोकांना उत्सुकता आहे. आणि खास त्यासाठीच या व्हिडिओच्या माध्यमातून तुमचा प्रवास, तुमच्या भावना लोकांपर्यंत पोहोचवण्याचा एक छोटासा प्रयत्न आहे. तर जसं मी म्हटलं की 70 दिवसाचा प्रवास हा फार मोठा प्रवास आहे आणि 22 देशातून. तर मला असं वाटतं की तो प्रवास कशा पद्धतीने झाला त्याबद्दल आपण बोलावं.
नक्कीच.
रामकृष्ण हरी. Anil Mauli, whenever we are talking about Varkari Sampradaya and Vitthal, Panduranga, then the picture comes in our mind with Sapet Kurta and Dhoti. And most of the people, they think like that this overall Varkari Sampradaya is illiterate and uneducated, poor people. But by seeing you, I think this scene is completely different, and I wish that people in London, people in entire UK, and people in Maharashtra and in India also, they should know that people like you, who is well educated and well settled in London, and they wish that Panduranga's temple should be, Vitthala's temple should be in UK, and you just the instrumental for overall project. So I request you to explain about your whole project and how you are going to deal with that, how you travel all those country, all the way from 22 countries you just traveled with Panduranga's Paduka. So please let us know that how you gone through it.
Namaste, Ramkrishna Hari. So, yes, it is a incredible journey. So the whole purpose of this Paduka journey or spiritual journey from India to UK, I can give you a little bit background how we started, when it started, and what is the purpose of this journey. So many of you are aware there is a history of more than 700 years of Vari, where people walk from their respective towns towards Pandharpur in Ashad Mahina. So that culture, that history, we want to mimic. So while staying abroad, so I'm in UK since 2008, we have realized that there is a need of showcasing that Santa Parampara, that Varkari Sampradaya, Vitthal Bhagwan. Vitthal Bhagwan is no other than Krishna Bhagwan or Vishnu Bhagwan. It's avatar of Krishna and Vishnuji's. So we need to show our Varkari history, Vitthal Bhagwan to the world. And that was how the journey has started. Now to bring the blessings from Pandharpur, from Vitthal Bhagwan itself, how we can bring it to UK to build the temple. The first thing came in mind, we have to mimic the culture of Vari. So as people walk from respective towns towards Pandharpur, we decided to drive, because walking from India to London is quite impossible. So driving is the next option. So we decided to drive from India to UK, taking the blessings from Pandharpur. So we started the journey on 14th of April, and we drove from Pune, Nagpur, MP, UP. So we left India on 19th of April 2025, and then we entered into Nepal. After Nepal, we started journey through Tibet, China, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Russia, Georgia, Turkey, Bulgaria, Serbia, Croatia, Austria, Hungary, Czech Republic, Germany, Luxembourg, Belgium, France, and finally we reached UK on 22nd of June 2025, where we formally concluded our vari, our journey from Pandharpur to London. We concluded on Tower Bridge, the iconic location in London. So the purpose of this journey, obviously, it was to bring the blessings from Pandurang Bhagwan and build a temple in UK. But along with that, to connect the people, the devotees across the world. So there are many Indian, Maharashtrian, Vitthal Bhakt around the world. So we need to connect them in one string where they can see our Vitthal Bhagwan is traveling across the world, and all the Indian communities who is spread, or the Hindu community who is spread in different cities, different towns across the world, they are united now. I mean, I would like to share an example. The countries where we hardly think we might have any community present. So for example, Kyrgyzstan, where there is a city called Osh, there were like 150 200 students. They came to take the blessings for the Padukas. Similarly, in Georgia, where you hardly heard about the city names Batumi and Tbilisi, there more than 700 students they came to take the blessings of Paduka. Not just that, they did a fantastic abhanga and all the singing of the songs, Vitthal Bhagwan songs and Varkari songs. So these are the actual outcome of this vari. The countries where we didn't imagine we will get to know the different people, to connect with multiple people. That is the beauty of this vari. And after reaching UK, now as we speak, there are a lot of program happenings across the UK. So the journey in the UK completed officially on 22nd of June. But after that, the multiple mandals or the group in the UK, they are hosting Paduka Darshan in the UK itself. Now the Padukas are moving from one mandal to another mandal, and I would like to, and I'm happy to tell that until end of September, all dates are booked for the Paduka Darshan. And what is happening after that? I mean, what is the purpose of this rotating the Paduka across UK is obviously unite all the people for the common goal. Along with that, people are celebrating that as a festival. They are wearing traditional clothes, they are taking the procession or the Miranuk of Padukas in their respective towns, and then celebrating as like a festival. So that is uniting the people. So whole purpose of festivals and all the rituals is people are coming together. They are celebrating that particular day, whereby you can just get rid of your day-to-day headaches or the sorrows or the sadness. So that is something you can see the change in the people, and everyone is trying to contribute something from their end to fulfill their dream. So the dream is to build first ever Vitthal Rukmini temple in the UK. So everyone is contributing whatever they can to see that day where we can see a Vitthal Bhagwan temple in the UK. Now, where we are, how we are going to build the temple. Obviously, the vision is quite big, how the temple is going to look like. So we are putting a budget of 100 crore rupees, which is nearly equivalent of 10 million British pound. Now, why that big such a number is because along with the temple, we want to build a museum for Sant. As I mentioned, we have got a rich history of different sons. So we want to bring their literature, their way of teaching the society, so that the next generation they can learn from them. Along with the Sant Museum, we want to have a Bhakta Nivas where devotees can come and stay. Along with that, we can have Annadan, where we can donate the food to all the devotees every day. And then maybe a hall or a place where we can have a cultural activities, abhanga, satsang, kirtan. So that sort of activities we are planning, and for that we need to keep this sort of budget. Along with that, in UK we need to have a car park space. So by considering all this, we have to keep this sort of budget. Now, to fulfill that dream, as I mentioned, everyone is coming forward. Doesn't matter you're donating £1 or 100,000 pounds, it counts. You might remember when Ram Mandir was built, everyone came together. People donated 11 rupees, 21 rupees, 51 rupees. Similarly, here we are encouraging people to come forward and give something. Everyone should contribute their own brick to build the temple. Now, the land is nearly about 2 million. So we are now collecting the money for the land, and then afterwards we are starting the building the temple itself. So this project is nearly 1 to 2 years project depending upon the funding availability. The area we are looking around M25, so nearby London, where connectivity is good, people can travel easily, they can drive easily, and it along with the devotional day, people should feel like it's a day going out, so they can go out with their kids, their family, and they can celebrate that day along with the darshan. So this is something we are planning right now. As I mentioned, everyone is more than welcome to join this journey. This is the first time happening in the history where Paduka drove all the way from India to UK, and they are now going around UK. Slowly you can see the progress is going to happen. There are many programs organized throughout coming months, and I would invite you listeners or the viewers to subscribe our channels, like our social media pages, whereby you can get the updates where we are. And now I'm happy to say many people, they are encouraging or requesting us to continue this vari. So now, rather than coming from India to London, they are saying, why you are not doing next year from UK to London? Like in India, from Dehu, Alandi, Shegaon, and multiple regions, the palkis, they travel to Pandharpur. So people in the UK and the countries through which we traveled, they are requesting to continue this journey. So this is going to be a historical vari. This is one of the biggest vari in the world, whereby we traveled 18,000 kilometers throughout 70 days, crossing more than 22 countries. So they are requesting us to continue this journey next year as well. We will see if Vitthal Bhagwan blessed us. We can continue this in coming months and years. But right now, our aim is to build the temple, serve the community, give the education to next generation, build the community, and think about the environment. Not just building community, but how we can give something back to the society. That is the purpose. Temple is one thing, but at the same time, what are the different activities we can do, like cultural activities, educational activities, something about enlightening the community and bringing the strength to the community. That are the different activities we want to plan. So this is something in nutshell about whole journey, what is the plan for the future, and where we are right now. So again, once thank you all of you for listening, and I encourage you, whenever you are in the UK or in London, please do visit the temple. And we are at a very early stage, but with God grace, I'm hoping Vitthal Bhagwan and Rukmini Mata will fulfill our dream. One day we will have a big temple in UK, and we can spread the word of peace, harmony, love, and devotion across many faith and many people. Dhanyawad. Ram Krishna Hari.
While talking to you, you was telling something, your visit to Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis and Nitin Gadkari ji. So what was your experience there? How they reacted to your concept?
Both are very much happy and interested to hear that we are planning to build Vitthal Rukmini temple, first ever Vitthal Rukmini temple in UK. Devendra ji, he wholeheartedly welcomed and provided his best wishes for this project. Obviously, we are in discussion with them. We need a financial support, as well as we need other support in building this temple. Similarly, Nitin Gadkari is very much happy to listen and see the progress that we are building a temple. So we are connecting political people, social people, business people, everyone, because this is not one person's temple, this is everyone's temple. So everyone needs to come together in a common dream, building our Vitthal Bhagwan temple outside of India, first time in a large scale.
Great. I think when you reached to London, that time you just celebrated Ashadi Ekadashi, and you had a celebration of Paduka Darshan in UK, rather in London. What exactly you feel when people come together in one place and they were celebrating that Paduka Darshan, and again they have a Palki Sola also. So what you will say about that?
I mean, many people they are very much emotional. I would say emotional in such a way because everyone has their own story and they are connected. In back home in Maharashtra particularly, there is a hardly any home where they don't have any connection about Vari, Varkari Sampradaya or Vitthal Bhagwan. So by staying so far, they are very much surprised and enthusiastic to see the Paduka actually came all the way from Pandharpur to UK. So they are very much emotional, but they are at the same time they are very much happy to learn that they are going to see Vitthal Bhagwan temple in the UK, and for many reasons they cannot travel to India because of work, because of family, schools, and other ongoing issues or active life activities. But now they're happy. They can take blessings of Vitthal Bhagwan. They can participate in Vari. They can listen or contribute to the Sanatan by sitting in UK. So the emotions are mixed, but everyone is ready to contribute something for this noble cause.
That's great. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Ram
Ram
Krishna
Krishna
Hari.
Hari. Dhanyawad.